my name is Sally Hughes. It's the 1st of April and the new Hate Crime Act, it's its first day of being fully live. And it's now 5 to 12, and just in the last half hour I've been inside at Perth Police Station specifically requesting crime prevention advice with regards to the Act to see what statements may or may not fall foul of the legislation. I did speak to a police officer on the front desk, and I won't disclose his name at all, that wouldn't be fair to him, and he said he phoned upstairs to speak to one of the senior officers on duty to see how we address my questions. The response that came back was that there are hate crime advisors being employed by Police Scotland to deal with inquiries of this nature. That's deeply concerning because the Act says it's what a reasonable person would find offensive, that would kick this Act into action and make it recordable. And if our frontline officers on the beat are not reasonable, then the Chief Constable has some serious questions to answer. And that was the reason I went into the police station, was to try and find this out. So I'm now going to be contacted by, I don't know if it's going to be a qualified police officer, a trained up member of support staff, or somebody who works in a sex shop is going to advise me on this legislation. But here are some of the questions that I'll show you the phrases that I wanted an answer on, specifically because it relates to some of my what I hope to be my manifesto and put in my literature, and that needs to happen quite soon since this is a general election year. So the first one is a statement that says biological sex is real. And the second statement, puberty blockers sterilise children. And this is also a factual statement that may or may not fall foul of this legislation. The next one, no one can change sex. The next one, if a person has a penis, they are a man. The next one, getting tight in the wind here, dignity and safety supersede hurt feelings. And no rapists in women's jails. Hopefully these statements are not causing offence, they're not intended to. They're absolutely what I would call common sense, basic decency. Sex, not gender, in law and life. There's been a growing trend to conflating gender, the term gender, with sex. And to be blunt about it, as a woman, it's the women who will be sex discriminated against by doing that. Trans women are biological men. Oh, it's still fighting the wind here. And there's one more, just a couple more. A woman is a human, adult, female. And my goodness, did we ever think we'd get to the stage where saying something like that would be causing controversy. And one more. A single-sex ward in hospital means biological sex, not gender. And there are serious safety reasons for that, as has been documented in the House of Lords. I hope that Police Scotland will get back to me soon with their hate crime advisor. I've left a copy of these statements with them so that they can do whatever research they need to give me a definitive answer. And when I get an answer, I will let you know. Until then, I may or may not, by publishing this, have committed a hate crime or 10 hate crimes. I'll let you know about that also. Thank you.